everybody, and welcome back to mathematics. And today we're going to be solving for missing values and congruent triangles. So given triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF, solve for the missing values. Measure of angle A equals n squared plus 6, and measure of angle D equals negative 7n. So A matches with D, so we have n squared plus 6 equals negative 7n. Add 7n so you can have the equation equal to 0. Add 7n. N squared plus 7n plus 6 equals 0. So now we factor it. I like to use the diamond, or the X method. So multiply to the top and add to the bottom. So whatever these two numbers are on the side, you want it to multiply to this top number and add to the bottom. So we have 1 and 6, because 1 times 6 equals 6, and 1 plus 6 equals 7. So then we spread this middle part out into 2. So n squared plus n, because it has a coefficient of 1 next to it, is just invisible, and plus 6n plus 6. So whenever you factor, you want these two numbers in the middle that you just like separated this middle number to, you want it to always equal back to this middle number. If it doesn't, then you did something wrong. So now we are going to group it. So n squared plus n, let's write that, n squared plus n, and then on this side we have 6n plus 6. We want to find the greatest common factor, so this one's 6. So we have n plus 1 times 6, and divided by n, because n is the greatest common factor, so n times n plus 1. So we have, then we combine these two equations right here and right here, and you combined the coefficient of those equations. So you have n plus 6 and n plus 1. And since we're trying to find the missing value, we subtract it so they equal to, or n equals, so n plus 6 equals 0, minus 6, n equals negative 6. That is one of our answers, and another answer is n plus 1 equals 0, minus 1, n equals negative 1. These are two of our answers over here. So I'm going to erase all of this, except for that. Alright, so now we have n equals negative 1 and n equals negative 6. And then over here, we have for x. So BC, segment BC, matches the segment EF. So we have x squared minus 30 equals 6. Minus 6 from both sides to get the equations equal to 0. X squared minus 36 equals 0. So now we're going to do the difference of squares, which is what happened in my first video. We have x squared minus 36. It can only happen if this number, this first number with the variable, has a coefficient of 1, and it's squared, only squared, not cubed, and only squared, and you have a minus symbol, which is the difference, and this number, this last number, is a perfect square. So this perfect square is 6. So we have x minus 6 and x plus 6. This works because if you multiply it, negative 6 times 6, which equals negative 36, and x times x equals x squared, so you have x minus 36. So we're just going to do the same thing. X minus 6 equals 0, plus 6, x equals 6, and over here, x plus 6 equals 0, minus 6, x equals negative 6. So these are our two answers over here, and that's it. First equation, n equals negative 1, n equals negative 6. Second equation, x equals 6, x equals negative 6. That's it. Thank you for watching.